Oh, it's like Mickey Mouse gloves. Sure. Can I? That image is really funny to me.
Like,
Forget Olimar. He's not important to the story anyway. He's a masochist. We settled this in our Pikmin 1 playthrough. He intentionally drives into meteors to just get a thrill. Like, it's time he learns the hard way. Look, Mello, it's a pom-pom-pom.
pom-pom.
It's a pom-pom-pom. They ran out of good Dragon Quest enemies and they had to start parodying Pokemon. Which is something you should never do. That's such a downgrade. I really do wonder how many Pokemon fans still think that Pokemon is, like, the main RPG for, like, those kinds of designs. You know what I mean? There are so many Pokemon fans that seem to think that Ninetales is, like, the, like, first game to ever have, like, the Ninetales creature. At least, like, the first RPG. When it's not true at all. Like,
You mean people don't know what what yokai are? Okay.
yes. Yes. It's like the types of fans that look at Yokai Watch and just say everything is a ripoff of Pokemon, despite Yokai existing beforehand.
And despite them being mythical Japanese creatures in Japanese story myth, yeah.
It's like, see what you've done to my friend, Pokemon fans. You've made him speak like this. You're making him so frustrated, Pokemon fans. But, like, the camera changes to where, like, it shows that I'm talking to a mirror. I'm just, like, imagining Pokemon fans finding out what Dragon Quest Monsters is and saying it's a ripoff. Like, imagine Dragon Quest like, a traditional Dragon Quest Monsters game, not Dragon Quest Tact. Like, comes out for consoles. Supposedly that is happening, but I don't know what's happening with that, but, like, I'm just imagining a Pokemon fan seeing that and calling it a ripoff of Pokemon. When Game Freak themselves has come out and said that in interviews that Dragon Quest Monsters is one of the main inspirations for Pokemon. Like, trading in Pokemon games, like, that just straight up wouldn't exist without Dragon Quest Monsters. Or at least Dragon Quest V.
Yeah, I think it became automatically obvious to me when I played Dragon Quest V for the DS.
Pokemon wasn't the first monster-catching RPG. Let's give it a rest. Let Yokai Watch exist! I'm still salty about not getting localization of Yokai 4. Klaus, it's a warning. He's gonna get you to play Mother 3. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start telling people to play Mother 3 and then handing them a handkerchief. I'll just say, listen, you'll know when you'll need this. You know, I've, like, bounced back and forth on this, and, like, I don't know if I want Nintendo to actually localize it after all this time. Like, I think I've said before that they're aware of the fucking fan translation, and they legally can't do anything about it because the creator of Mother, Shigesatu Itoi, has the say in that, like, whether or not fan games can, like, should be taken down or not. And thankfully he's okay with fan games. Like,
I'm happy he has the rights.
yeah, that's very nice. That's very good of him. But, like, I don't know, like, they're aware of the fan translation. Like, I feel like they don't really want to do anything about it because, honestly, I think the fan translation is, well, not perfect, but it's great. Honestly, Mother 3, as I've said before, is one of those games that I feel that everyone should play at least once. And you just happen to have one that's free. It's free for everyone, and doesn't matter how bad your PC is, you can run a GBA emulator on your phone. Just anything like that. There's also the hesitation of like, an officially localized Mother 3, because people have said that, you know, they'll censor a lot, and one of those things would be, well, obviously one of those things will be, the Magipsies, because people have debated that they're a negative connotation of, trans people. And I'm friends with multiple trans people, and they said they don't agree. but they said that people who aren't trans will just speak for them and say that it is. So take that for what you will. But
all the time now.
yeah, but like, I mean, there's stuff I do want them to change. Like, for those who don't know, the way Lucas gets his powers, I don't even want to describe it. Just go look up the scene. But like, there's also the issue of Tana Tana Island. And people have said that would get censored because, for those who don't know, that segment of the game features Lucas and his companions getting high off mushrooms. People say that that would, like, be censored alone just for that. Just for the fact that it's a child taking drugs. And yeah, I don't disagree. But Tana Tana Island, like, just has so much characterization for Lucas. Like, I'm still realizing things about it now. Like, last time I played, it's like I had a revelation that was, like, so fucking mind-blowing, and I just don't want things like that to be censored. It's like, huge spoilers for Mother 3. Like, if you're thinking about playing it, and you don't want to be spoiled, just skip here. I implore people to play it for yourself no matter what. But, like, for those who don't know, the story is Lucas loses both his mom and his brother. His mom dies at the beginning. I'm pretty sure everyone at this point knows that. And then Klaus, his brother, goes missing, trying to avenge her death. And then 3-year time skip, capitalist Nazis take over and go stop them. But what's really interesting is people say that Lucas is like a very like bland character. Like, he becomes a silent protagonist when you take control of him, which is like the 4th chapter of the game. And like, people say from that point onward, he has no character, like nothing about him is like expressed in any way, but those people do not pay attention to Tana Tane. Like, Lucas starts hallucinating visions of everyone he knows, and they all tell him things that he really doesn't want to hear. One of them, like, this is the one that I had a revelation about, and it's one where he sees Klaus, and he just starts saying, "Hey Lucas, let's switch places, let's switch places, let's switch places," and he just says that over and over and over again until he fights you. And what that actually is, it's like, it's Lucas, like, it's coming from Lucas's own, like, perspective, where he wishes that he was the one that went missing instead of Klaus, because he feels so guilty about him going alone to avenge Hinawa. And, like, that's just, like, honestly, I just think that's brilliant. Like, it's just so brilliant how, like, it's just not conveyed to you, like, traditionally. It's just, like, enough pieces are, like, left up for the interpretation. I just love it. And honestly, really hurts that people don't notice any of this, and people just go, "Lol, kids taking drugs? Lol, Nintendo, censor this," and I just hate it. I hate the overused jokes of dead mom, dead Klaus, localized Mother 3, like, there's so much more that the game has to offer more than that, and I really wish people would stop saying stuff like that and just play the damn game. Anyway, that's my rant on Mother 3. It's a very special game to my heart, and I wish people would play it more. Sorry for talking your ears off, Mello. Mello?
I was told to leave near the beginning.
Oh. So you didn't hear any of it. Okay.
Honestly, I heard most of it, to be honest, but I muted like a subsection. It didn't work in emulation, so I didn't play it.
Oh. Have you tried,
I'll just do it on I guess I'll do it on tablet. I wanted to do it on 3DS. It'll be easier to carry around.
Play it with a controller. The battle system in Mother 3, like, it's really dependent on, button combos and stuff like that. Like, there's, like, a rhythm system where, like, you need to press the button, like, along with the rhythm of whatever battle music is playing, and that was really hard for me when I played it on the phone, so use a controller. Please.
I remember that with like the prologue, both the prologue and learning. There's some songs with weird time signatures in this game.
Time freeze! Dad, stop that. Thank you for the money. Now, please. Okay. Please. Please, I don't care. Please, you're useless in Pikmin 1, please. We haven't played Pikmin 2 yet. Red Pikmin, you're useless in Pikmin 1. Purple Pikmin, do your job better.
Are they
Oh.
still vulnerable to electricity in Pikmin 1?
Electricity does... I don't think it exists in Pikmin 1.
Ah, darn.
Like, that's kind of why they're useless. Like,
Ouch.
they're only... Yellow Pikmin's only use in 1 is, like, being thrown high and carrying bombs. And carrying bombs was that...
Oh, yeah.
People, like... Only Yellow Pikmin can carry bombs in that game, but people actually digged around in the game's code and discovered icons for, like, all the Pikmin holding bombs. So, like, because they had, like, virtually no use, they had to scrap that and make that a dedicated use for Yellow Pikmin. Like, that's really sad. Oh, hey. No, Red Pikmin! Red Pikmin will save you! No! Butterfly Red Pikmin! We gotta save him, Mellow. I wonder if this does more to the snails. Oh my god, his eyes. For the brief period where we saw it, I liked his eyes. Are you sure we should be saving these people's faces, Atlas? You gotta admit, some of these guys look cool.
Can't we just throw everyone inside, like, the meme maker and call it a day? Problem solved.
In theory, that's the best solution. No, don't. No, no, no.
Oh god.
No.
Oh,
No!
God.
Oh, I didn't press it, damn it! Fine, Klaus, welcome to the cult. Oh, Klaus, don't attack! No! You know what? I think I agree with that walkthrough I read in preparation for this. Tank is the worst one. Wait, hold on, I got this. I got this. This is our moment. This is our moment.
Mhm.
Wow. Chip up, everyone. Such lovely blooms. I really wish we got that, like, in the last area, like, before we fought anything, because... Well, before we had to change classes, because I was just curious on what this chef was like. And now we can go save Olimar. Do we really want to, though?
Isn't he kinda useful? No, that was Louis. Okay, never mind. I like
Look at
being
this.
out here. I got to kill and eat monsters.
Please, Atlas. Yes! This is the one I wanted. This is the tunic that looks the most like his actual outfit. Oh, finally we have it. Oh, look, he's a little gardener. What if, like, there was a moment in the game where, like, everyone had, like, a fucking revelation, like, wait a minute, this is Miitopia! Where the fuck am I? Like, they all just realized that, like, nothing is right. Wait a minute, I'm not from Brooklyn, and I never signed Luigi's adoption papers. What the fuck? Mario!
And then Galeem's beam of light ripped through the land. The end.
Mello, we did it. We saved the red Pikmin. Oh, there he is. Red Pikmin.
I refuse to make any kind of bogus joke.
You just did. Because saying Among Us is a joke, apparently.
I never understood it.
I don't know either. It's just like, I think there was just some people that were like unironically going like just saying like, taking things that vaguely looked like Among Us characters and say, dude, is that intentional? And then people just like started making it a joke. To the point where everyone was going, no, make it stop, please. Please. I don't know how true that is, but I don't care. I don't care. It's just funny how, like, there was a meme from a while ago that was, like, a picture of a fire drill thing. And it just said, like, this will be a meme in 5 years. You just don't know it yet. And it just vaguely looks like the red imposter. That's just fucking amazing.
Maybe you're right. I can see just like anytime the words among and us come up in conversation. Is that a reference?
That is how it works on Twitter. Like, that actually is. The whole, like, joke is that the whole Among Us thing is just, like, being run into the ground, and, like, everyone points it out. But, like, there are just some of these that are just, like, actually funny. And I hate that. I really wish they would just come out and just say what happened to Pikmin 4. I'd rather just that than radio silence. You know, recently, like, there was, like, an accident with the Switch and Bluetooth. Like, do you know about that?
Not much.
They intended to have Bluetooth connectivity, like, since launch, but, like, they accidentally missed that they didn't, like, enable it. They only just recently enabled it with an update. So the Switch has just gone its entire life without Bluetooth until now. You think the same thing is going on with Pikmin 4, where they think they released it, but they just forgot to? It's probably not. I'm just making a joke.
Probably not.
Like, I doubt that that's, like, possible.
I heard Bluetooth isn't that good anyway.
I imagine that even the fossils at Nintendo, like, they're not that, like, inept that they forget to release a game when it's completely ready. Like, if they did, you'd think that they'd be tweeting about it and, like, putting all this promotional material about the game that doesn't exist.
Oh, we forgot. Let's go work on it more.
They come out with a tweet tomorrow that says, "It's the 5th anniversary of Pikmin 4's release. What was your first memory with it, players?" And everyone is just, what the fuck are you talking about?
How bad would it be if they were
Klaus.
just the anniversary of Pikmin 4, and then they just started referencing Hey Pikmin?
Oh god. Like, they have said that Hey Pikmin is not Pikmin 4, but like, like, should I really be taking that into consideration when they said it was almost ready in 2015? Klaus! He came back from a nap just to do that! Oh no! That is the face of someone who knows what they did, and they're proud of it.